Hello, good evening everyone. Today I am going to give you reasons and convince you in why this life is wonderful. Sometimes we might happen to came across with people who suffers a lot with depressions and stress and problems, and that's kind of normal, and they have these thoughts about how are they going to overcome it. So the thing is, I am going to give reasons on why this life is wonderful and how you're going to make it something like a realization that this life is indeed wonderful. So the first thing is, we must always have to appreciate the value of everything. Yeah, that's the very first thing. Small things, it comes up with a purpose. Take for example an ant, or ant works at hill, and they even if sometimes we may tend to forget that they have an essence in human nature, ants help in fertilizing soil. That's a very good example. And living in this life is same as that as well. We must always have to say thank you and appreciate what are the things that we have. Take for example, have you take 3 times a day meal? That's something that we should appreciate about life. It's something that we must always have to be happy, something that we should be thankful. What else? We have clothes, we have shelter, and that is according to the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We have that one. We are so blessed in every possible things that we should. Second thing is that we must not complain. So don't complain. And that's a hard thing to do. But if we just stop complaining, and why do we have this and why do we have something like that? We must always have to learn that complaining too much is like demanding something, right? Sometimes you might end up not being able to recognize on what has been there. So we must have to try and to be thankful that that's a part of it. That's something that we must have to be thankful. You see, we are always complaining about life. Why is my life something like very hard? Why do I always have a lot of problems? We are always complaining. And that's a very good thing, because you were able to identify that you have a lot of problems, but we must have to find ways in how we are going to solve that problem instead of complaining. Why am I living in a life of poverty? Maybe we would like to say that, I hate my life because I have a lot of problems. Others was like this and that and so on. You know what? No matter how you are going to deal with it, the reality is that no one is perfect in this world. So we always have a problem in our life. And if we must have to understood that this life isn't perfect, and we do not complain, and we just maybe settle on what is there, then everything is better. Because there are a lot of things that we must always have to say thank you. Third thing, they said that honesty is the best policy. When I happened to came across in a school, or this is a very famous motto, which is almost everywhere in public schools. It says that be honest, no matter, even if others cannot, even if others will not, and even if others cannot. I don't know if that's the right thing, but it sounded like that. You must always have to tell the truth. That's the third thing. To be honest and tell the truth. It is something that we are that we sometimes fail to do. We are fond of hiding our mask. We are fond of pretending. We are fond of trying to fake things out. And in the end, we are not just lying to the people around us, but to ourselves. It's like we are faking everyone around us. So, how are they going to love you if you are pretending to be somebody that you're not? Imagine, it's really hard to live in a life that everyone thinks that you are like this when you already know that you are not. Sometimes we also tell lies to make cover up on things that we think that must not. I'm not saying that we must always have to be vocal and what are the things that must be hidden a secret, but it's just we must always have to tell the truth. Because I think that when you're going to hide something to a certain person, like lying to somebody, sooner or later he might find out that he or she might find out, and that will not be that will not have a very good ending. Sometimes it ends up with quarrels, hatreds, and such. So you must always have to tell the truth. Fourth thing is that we must confide with someone. We have a lot of people that are surrounding us. May it be our family, our friends, our what, and so on and so forth. But it's good that you have a confidant. These are one or two people that knows everything about you. Isn't it wonderful? Like how you're going to deal with it. How you're going to face with a certain problem that you have. That person always finds a way. Action speaks louder than words. So this confident must have an instinct that you are hurting. You might say that I am okay, I am fine, I am okay. Okay, okay, and I'm fine, and so yeah, but deep inside you're hurting, right? So you have a problems, and you do not want to share it with everybody. But sometimes it is good that you have someone, like a particular person that you can talk to, because it's like freeing yourself from burden. When you have a problem, you're going to speak with someone which is you are very close at. But I'm just going to say something about finding confidence. You must always pick the right person. Because sometimes when you are very open to this person that he knows or she knows everything about you, that particular person might use it something that might hurt you sooner or later, like a weapon or a tool to hurt you, because he knows your secrets, he knows your past, he knows everything about you. So you must always have to be very careful in how you're going to find that confidence. So having a confidence was such a great thing because you were able to share, and maybe because of that person knows how to give advices on how you're going to face that certain problem that you have. Maybe that's another thing. because he knows everything about you, and he might know the best advice that how you're going to deal with a particular problem. And mind you, sometimes it is really good to open up into someone. It's like freeing yourself from pain and hatred. Fifth is that we must always have to trust ourselves. You see, we have fears, right? Example, me. Ah, I am afraid of needles. I am afraid of blood. I'm hemophobic. Yeah. Sometimes when I saw blood, I mean, I'm afraid of cockroaches as well. But it's like we have our own dreams and our ambitions and our goals in life. Every one of us have. And we must always have to trust ourselves that we are really capable and how we are going to achieve that one. Because sometimes our fears are something that might be more powerful than the inner strength that we have. Our fears sometimes engulf, and that's why some people are very stagnant in their life. It's because they are afraid. They are scared of trying things. And I have read something in the publisher.com, and it is said that when you are afraid of something, do it. Because when you are afraid, no, okay, sorry, let me think about it first. When you are afraid of doing something, do it. Because sometimes those are the things that is very life changing. It's a risk. Life is about taking risk. We must always have to take risk because life is very unpredictable. Sometimes you are very scared at crossing over a bridge, right? Like, oh my god, what if I fall? There's someone in there, but it's the journey about life doesn't come at how doesn't end up with how did I came to cross and to finish the race, or I mean to cross over the road, or to finish the road of life. Yeah, that's it. It's not about that. It is the struggle. It's like the momentum and how you're going to face struggles, how you're going to face your fears. Because these are the things that you are going to tend to reminisce one day. How did I become a doctor? It is not because, take for example, how did I become a doctor wasn't just when I wake up. I just did. No. And you are not just going to say that, okay, I am now a doctor. No. There are really a lot of struggles in that. And that struggles are very memorable to you. Because that is what are the things that you have happened to came across with. So you must always have to trust yourself. Trust. Believe in yourself. You can always be something that you want because you are you. You are powerful, you are brave, you are strong, and you can be anything that you want in life. That's what my mom told me. I can be anything in this world as long as I wanted to. So I must also have to trust myself in doing something. So trust yourself as well. 6 is comparison. Yeah, we are always comparing ourselves into other person. We always do that. Like, I think that yeah, she's very rich, she's very famous, she have this and that, and I don't have that, and I really have an awful life. No, seriously, we are always fond of comparing ourselves to other people. You are very lucky because you have a rich family. You're very lucky because you can always buy anything that you want. You're very beautiful. I'm not. You have a lot of money. I don't have one. But is we do not know. We do not know that what are the struggles of that particular person. Because no one in this world is perfect. Sometimes we tend to forget that that particular person has always have his weakness. So do you. According to Desiderata by Max Ehrman, do not compare yourself to others. You may become vain or bitter. For always, there is a greater and lesser person than yourself. So be yourself. Do not compare yourself with anyone. Because in this world, we only live once, right? And because we only live once, we cannot uh, transfer, teleport our souls into that person to live something, because we do not know if that particular person is facing a lot of struggles in life, and he might have problems bigger than yours. Beautiful people, all the glitz and glamours have always have their negative faces. They did. They do, sorry for that one. They do. Yeah, they have this dark side, the other side of the coin. Pretty people, how they have a lot of extravagant this, they can buy that, they can do this. I know someone, I'm not going to name her, but she's born with intelligence, born with 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 a very rich family, like a prominent one, because she can buy it. You can really see to his physical persona that aside from being beautiful, she can buy and she can have anything that she wants in life. But she's from a broken family, and that that thing is something that pains her. See, our heart has always have like holes in it, and our imperfections in life always comes with something that we must have to overcome. That is something that is serves as a challenge. It's like a stepping stone. How are you going to face struggles in life? How you're going to do this? It's it's like using our problems as a stepping stone. Because mind you, even me, I have a lot of problems in life. And I wish that I don't have one. Like if if ever that I have a chance to give my problems to somebody to share it, like maybe okay, you can have this problem because I don't think I can handle that one. If I only have that thing, then I would gladly do it. But honestly, this battle is about me because this is my life. And because this is my life, I am going to do something about it. To do something more that could make me a happy person. So, according to the poem Invictus, it is said that I am the master of my soul and the captain of my fate. Is it right? Or is it I am the captain of my I am the yeah, I got it right. I am the captain of my soul, and According to the poem of Invictus, it said that I am the master of my soul and I am the captain of my fate. So we always have a chance in how we are going to deal everything in life. All we have to do is to follow these 6 steps that I just gave you, and maybe you are going to become a better person. Goodbye. Mwah.